Hey guys, this is Lori Hughes, your North Webster Junior High librarian. To this week's lesson, I'm going to show you how to get on Epic's Books online and show you how to go online, read a book, and then if it's an AR book, then you can go to your AR username account, type it in, and take a test on it for AR points. All you have to do is read the book online. The first thing you're going to do is I would just Google Epic Books Online, and then you're going to have a space where it says Student Login, so you're going to click on that. Right here it says you're going to enter your class code. You cannot log in with this class code until I have your emails, your parents' email address. After I have emailed them, I will put you in on our class roster, and then you can sign up to join. But after you've got that clicked in, click go. And this is my class that I have already organized. I've already got some names in. I've only got like 100 and something students in so far, but I do not have email addresses. So what I'm going to do is, since I created one for myself as a student, I'm just going to type in my name and search. And if you look right here, it's got Lori H, so that's me. Now, it's going to come up to Epic, and you're going to click where it says AR. Right here, it's got reading levels. So whatever reading level you would like to read, it goes from 0.1 all the way down to 7th grade plus. So it would be 7th grade higher. But you can click on any grade level that you would like. I'm just going to do an easy book to show you how it's done, so that you can see. This is an easy one, Sheep in the Jeep. I know a lot of y'all like Pete the Cat, so I'm just going to type in Pete the Cat. And if the level is low enough, it will read it for you, so you just have to follow along. I'm going to choose a pet for Pete. And if you look right there, it says Read to Me. So you're going to click on that.
Pete is going to the pet store. He is going to get a pet. Pete wants a bird, a hamster, or a lizard. But then Pete sees a goldfish. That's what I want, he tells his mom.
Do you notice it's highlighting each word?
Pete's mom gets fish food. I'm going to call you Goldie, Pete says to his new pet. You are my first pet, Pete tells Goldie on the way home. Pete takes Goldie to his room. He feeds her fish food. Now what? Asked Pete. He can't play with Goldie. He can't swim with her. Pete knows what he can do. Pete paints a picture of Goldie. He paints 4 fins and an orange tail. What a pretty painting, says Pete's mom. You can keep it, says Pete. Cool painting, says Bob. Can you make one for me? Sure, says Pete. Pete paints a picture for Bob. Wow, says Bob. It looks just like Goldie. Bob shows Pete's painting to his friend Tom. Now Tom wants a painting too. Pete paints another picture of Goldie to take to school for show and tell. This is Goldie, my pet fish, Pete tells his class. Cute fish. Cool colors. Nice work. I wish I had a picture of Goldie, says Benny. I'll make you one, says Pete. Everyone in Pete's class wants a painting of Goldie. Pete's grandma wants a painting too. Pete has a lot to do. He has to feed Goldie. He has to do homework. Pete paints and paints. He makes paintings for everyone on his list. At last, Pete is done. He worked hard. There is no paint left. Pete's paintings are a big hit. Pete is happy to be done. But Pete is not done. Now everyone in town wants a painting of Goldie. Pete gets more paint. I don't know what to do, he says to his mom. I wish I could paint pictures for everyone. I just don't have time. Pete's mom has an idea. She tells it to Pete. Great idea, says Pete. Pete gets right to it. This time he works outside and makes a huge painting. Honk, honk. Beep, beep. Here comes Pete. He has made one painting of Goldie for everyone in town to enjoy. What a great day! When Pete gets home, he tells the real Goldie all about it.
Okay, so that was the end of the book. So we finished the book. When you get through, it's going to tell you completed the book. It's going to show you how many reward points you earned. These are not AR points. These are just points that you have earned. And it shows you that you have spent 5 minutes of reading today. What you're going to do when you finish is you're going to remember the title. It was Pete the Cat, A Pet for Pete. You're going to go to your Webster Parish School Board website, to your resource portal, and go to where it says Home Learning in View. Once you've clicked on that, this is going to come up, and you're going to go to where it says Accelerated Reader. There you will see the blue Accelerated Reader website. You'll click on it, and it will take you to your screen with your username and password to log in. You are a student, so you will type in your student name. Oh, that's not my student name. Hang on. L. Hughes 2 is my student name. Then you will type in your password. Log in. Go in. Type your title. I would try A Pet for Pete. Pet for Pete. Go in. And there it is. So you're going to take your quiz just like you would at school. This was read to you, so I would just put I was read to. Start my quiz. And there you go. You've got your first, there's only 3 questions on this book because it is such a low-level book. What does Pete say to his new pet? So you would choose the answer, and then you would go to the next question. You do get points for these if it will let you take it for your grade level. But this is how you get on to Epic. You do not have to go to the library. You can just click on. This is one that I found, Goosebumps Horrorland 2, Creeps from the Deep. It's 3rd grade level, but it is all AR R.L. Stein books are AR books. I don't think it has the AR points on here, but I can tell you it is an AR book. I would make sure and go on and check before I took a test or read the book before I read it all and it was an AR book. If you do look at this, y'all, look at that. It's an audio book. So you can listen to it. It'll read it to you. 2 hours in length. But you click on it.
Scholastic Audio presents Goosebumps Horrorland 2 Creep from the Deep by R.L. Stein, read by Jeff Woodman. Chapter 1. My name is William Deep, Jr. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I live for adventure. The people who think I'm a normal 12-year-old call me Billy, but the few who really know me call me by my secret name, the Undersea Mutant. For me,
So as you see, the Goosebumps books, there may be some that are audio books, so they can read them to you also. You won't see the words on them, but it will read it to you aloud. And then you can take a test on it. Hope all of you are staying safe, and I hope all of you are still reading. I miss y'all. Bye-bye.